It is your sassy hype queen in the house. You guys, I have not done a video in so long. Some of you guys know me as the quiet girl from high school, from good old Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Heather Goucher, the one who didn't have a voice, the one that was that girl, the one that nobody really knew or fully understood. She was a little weird. She was a little quirky. She was a little quiet. Yeah, I was that girl. I wasn't the popular kid. I didn't have a ton of friends. I had friends, but I didn't have a ton of friends. In fact, I could count my close friends on one hand. Many of you have been on this journey with me since 2015 when I pressed play on life and had my journey with Beachbody. For those of you that are my OGs, that have been with me, who have been my ride or dies and have never left my page or left this story. First off, I want to start this video by saying thank you. Thank you for being here through all the good, all the bad, all the ugly, all the crying, all the depression, all the breakdowns, the glow ups. I couldn't have done this without you, your love, your support, your consistent encouragement of me and my dream. And if you've been here, you've seen me posting, creating, trying my hardest to make this work. And you saw me feel invisible. And you saw me feel it was impossible at times. And you saw me straight up burn it down and build it up all over again. That's the journey. And guess what? I made that video for you. I made this video, not that video, this video of that girl to show you that I'm not that girl anymore. I am that girl. It started today with that huge announcement of a feature in Force magazine that she believed she could, but she almost didn't. And there were so many moments in my journey, exactly that. I believed I could, but then I didn't. This isn't going to be a polished, scripted, rehearsed video. This is just me sharing my heart with you, real, raw, and uncut. I don't know about you, but when I started this journey, it was a journey that was a picture was painted in the beginning of this journey that you could have it all. The house, the car, the dreams, the money. It's all yours. It's all at your fingertips, right? You know how that feels. That disillusionment that happens, that want, that desire, that need for the grandeur of it all. And that's what the online coaching space does. It sells you illusions of grandeur. At least some coaches do. And it lies to you. It makes you question yourself. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you frustrated. It makes you angry. It makes you want to pull your hair out of your head as you sit for the umpteenth time at your computer typing a piece of content that you later throw up, that you spent hours on, that you later throw up that only gets crickets. And I know that because I've been there. I've been you. I've been that person. I've sat at a tear-soaked computer more times than I care to count. So if that's you, I see you. I feel you because I was you. I wholeheartedly hope you hear that. I see you. And I just want to reach through this screen and give you a big, huge, huge warm hug and tell you that it's not your fault. I came into this coaching world with so many hearts and desires and dreams and wants. So much hope. I thought if I just showed up the right way, if I just used the right formula, if I just had the right strategy, if I just knew how all the big players did it, that I would win too, that I would have those $1 million dreams and the mansion in the hills or the cabin in the woods, whatever your cup of tea is, whatever that vision is. I wanted it. I desired it. I craved it. I strived for it. I worked for it. But what I got was a masterclass in smoke and mirrors. Let that sit in for a second, because that's what it is. It's a masterclass in smoke and mirrors. They sold me the dream, and it hurts so much in my soul that so many people still fall for that dream of the you can have it all. If you just follow my strategy to 5K or 10K, if you just do this for X amount of months or join this course, you're going to get there. No one told me the actual cost of building a business. No one sat down and gave me the roadmap to success. No, no. Instead, they told me to manifest harder and journal more and raise my prices even before I had the receipts and the proof to back it up until I didn't. I hit a wall in 2021. I hit a wall and it was hard, y'all. It was a hard wall. I was so tired from burnout. I was so tired from the coaching programs and the relentless nights of sitting at the computer watching YouTube videos, listening to this video and this strategy and this guru and this coach. And I just was done. My soul was tired. I started thinking, maybe, just maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. Maybe I am supposed to be working in someone's office somewhere, padding someone else's checkbook. And this was before I even had my biggest rock bottom moments. I know many of you can relate to that moment where you're sitting there at your desk and you're like, can I do this anymore? Maybe I need to go back to corporate. Maybe I do need to put my dreams in a pocket, lay them on a shelf. If that's you, I see you. And I understand that feeling. And I understand that soul ache that lives inside of you in those moments because it hurts. It hurts to feel like a failure. That word failure, it gets me every time right in my soul because it's the very thing we all fear is failure. And I'm not going to lie, I almost walked away. So many times I almost walked away and burnt it all down and quit for good because I was tired. I was burnt out. I was frustrated. And I was still lost with no direction. I didn't have a compass that was pointing me into a true north. I had a compass that was going doo in every direction, every which way. And the reason it was going doo in a direction without a straight pathway is because the system is broken. And I knew that. I felt that in my spirit and in my bones. The system was broken. The system made me question everything about myself. The system told me I was doing this wrong. I was doing that wrong. I was writing this the wrong way. I was saying this the bad way. I wasn't following the right strategy. All the things your imposter comes into your head and says. They all told me I was not good enough. But then they would coddle me and tell me, oh, Heather, you're doing such a great job. Keep going. Just keep applying it. They tried to keep fitting me into a box that I was never designed for. Do you ever feel that way? That they're trying to put you into a box of expectations and design that you were never truly designed for? It's frustrating, right? It makes you feel like you're invisible, that your feelings aren't valid, and that there's something wrong with you. So I had to stop fitting into the system. I had to stop listening to all the voices in my head. And I had to choose me. And that came in a moment at a Authentic Biz Live event hosted by Tony Babcock. And this little weekend seminar led to a moment with another member in the program. His name was A.M. Williams. AM and I, we sat in a group in a private breakout room. And we had a conversation I wasn't ready for. AM said to me in that conversation and challenged me with a thought. This thought changed my life. This thought was the catalyst for everything that I've become. He said to me, he looked me square in the face, and he said to me, Heather, you have to stop playing at loss level and start playing at boss level. When are you going to stop playing down here in the scraps where all your depression, all your victimhood, all your anxiety, all your fears, all your anguish, all your blame live? And when are you going to come up to the table of abundance that's set for you? There's a place here for you. It's already set. God's already calling you up to it. But you're not doing anything to sit there. You're still eating from the scraps down here on the floor. And that sunk and that hit deep, that moment of I knew I wasn't taking responsibility for the call that was in my life. I was too busy down here being angry and frustrated and mad at all the things that had gone wrong instead of coming up to this table that God had already set for me to eat from with the purpose and the passion and the impact that He created for my life. And I had to make a decision that day. I had to make a decision that day to either continue to play at boss level, or sorry, to continue to play at loss level, or come up and play at boss level. And it was that day that I decided that I was going to say yes to me, yes to what I wanted, yes to what I needed, yes to what I desired, and yes to the brand that I wanted to bring to the table and bring to the game. Because I knew my brand, I knew my business, I knew my model and my concept were going to change the game, honey. And they have for so many people. When I stopped listening to the voices of everybody else's thoughts, ideas, and opinions of me and my brand and my business and my direction, and I took a seat at the table and said, I deserve to be here. I belong here. This was made for me. I was made for this. When I started to sit at that table, Sass and Class Creations was born. It was born. And we started shaking up this industry. And we started taking women, especially, and a few great men, but women, beautiful, gorgeous, lioness women who are ready to be seen, heard, paid, and respected for their truth. And we unlocked their magic. We unmuted their magic that lives within in their voice. And then it was soar to the moon. The sky is the limit because they were fully aligned. My brand babies are out there living their best lives, bringing in the most money they've ever brought in. They are making moves they've only ever dreamed of. They are having less stress and more freedom. They are fully aligned and saying yes to them. They are what is my bombshell divas. And you're a male, you can be a bombshell diva too, okay? Let's just be real. It's that fierceness of truth and stepping into what I call your sassitude. But you guys, there are so many moments of rock bottom for me. that led to these moments, that led to the birth of Sass and Class Creations, that led to the birth of the Bombshell Divas, that led to the birth of that girl empire being born. Because I knew that if I felt this broken by a system, others did too. And if I could go back and have the same level of clarity and confidence and conversion, so can you. I found my way to that clarity by saying yes to me. I'm challenging you this month to say yes to you, to say yes to showing up. Will the REALU show up, or are you going to continue to be the REEL entrepreneur? Seriously, that's the question. I didn't build Sass and Class to be trendy, to be some massive hype influencer that goes viral. No, I built Sass and Class because it's my passion, it's my purpose, and I know it's going to create impact in lives. I built this to show up unapologetically as me and teach others how to do the same by unmuting their magic that's within. So if you're thinking, wow, that's me, I've wasted so much time, so much energy, so much money. I trusted all the wrong people. I want you to know something. My sweet friend, you're not broken. You're not behind. You were just never coached by the right person, by a real coach who is of the people and for the people, not of the people and for the money. Okay. I am the coach that challenges you, the coach that will call you to step into your lioness, your sassitude, your truth, your unapologetic AF, perfectly imperfect self. I call you into that person that God called you to be. Because guess what? That is your superpower. That is your success. That is the key to the kingdom of success is you and unlocking you and taking the REEL you and swiping her out and bringing to the screen the REALU because people want to know the REALU and not the REELU. I got to get that right. Because that's the thing. The industry is showing the REELU and telling you that that's the person that needs to show up when, and that's the system speaking. But the REALU is dying to stand up and be seen, heard, paid, and respected. And that is exactly what Sass and Class does. And that is exactly what my Brandstorm is. It's helping you go from the REELU, who is showing up in everybody else's truth, and teaches you how to bring out that REALU and unmute your magic. And for the month of April, for my sassy hype queens and kings, it's free for 20 people. 20 people this month are going to get an opportunity to book a call with me and work with me. And if you miss out, it is worth every penny. I hope you don't, though. I hope you take it up. I hope you take this seriously when you see this video. Because the real you deserves to be seen. And the real you deserves magazines and podcasts and speaking stages and books and influence and power and impact. I don't want virality for popularity. I want virality for impact and life change and inspiration. I want virality to make a difference and create a legacy. So I'm also very excited to announce that at the end of April, I am launching That Girl Empire Facebook group, a place where you guys will be able to come and learn about brand. What is a brand? What does branding look like? Simple branding and marketing principles. And also, there will be a few other opportunities to come work a little bit closer with me through that group. I hope you're going to come with me, not to be saved, but come with me and let the real you show up. Say yes to you. Smash those boxes of expectation, but tell everybody else to take a flying leap because the real you wants to stand up in this world. And she deserves to be seen, heard, felt, and found. She deserves to be seen, heard, paid, and respected. You deserve to be a showstopper. You deserve to slay those social catwalks and runways. So if you're tired of crickets, if you're tired of late nights struggling at your computer, I can help you. I have helped so many stop struggling with their invisibility, become visible, and step into their true full power, their true sassitude, so they can go out there and create the truth they deserve to share and want to share and desire to share. I'm not perfect by any means. I don't have it all together. I'm not a supermodel, but I'm real. I have real receipts of real things that I've done for real people. I may not have 10-figure bank accounts. I may not have $1 million experiences, but I do have life-changing receipts because I'm not about the numbers. I'm about the real change, the impacting legacy life change of saying yes to you. And I built something that works. Not because I figured out some crazy algorithm hack, because I got crystal clear on who I am and what I offer and why I refuse to let any other person feel invisible in this world. I want everybody to become a showstopper. So join me on this journey this month, and we're going to dive deep into the behind the scenes of what a showstopper is, what a bombshell is, what working with Sass in class and Heather is. And I can't wait. Thanks for listening. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.
You know I'm fancy, sipping me up like brandy, make you wanna get so